Welcome back to the vlog. It's your boy Preston, and today we are talking about why it sucks to be in Korea for the summer. And now, don't get me wrong, it's not the whole summer. It is this small window in the summer period, right between the end of July to around the mid-end of August. Right around that sweet spot, that sweet sucky spot. And it goes like this. There are three reasons why it sucks. There's the weather, there is the people, and there are the people, and there is money. So you can take my word for it because I've been in Korea for 3 summers, and it goes like this. Weather. It's not great. It is hot. It is beyond hot. It is humid. I will go outside for about 5 minutes to walk Toby, and I will come back completely drenched in sweat. From just a 5-minute walk. I'm not running, I'm not jogging, I'm taking a light stroll with my little puppy, and I come back completely sweat to the point where I come back home, I will strip, and I will get into that shower, and I will feel so good to get that sweat off of me. It is humid. 1.2 of weather, the monsoon season, alright? So for those who don't know what monsoon season is that's the time when there's a lot of tropical storms that pass through this area of Asia. And what happens is, well, there is a ton of rain. And if you're located in the southern part of Korea, which thankfully I'm not for the summer periods, because the southern part of Korea is actually quite beautiful and I like it a lot. We're talking Busan and Jeju. You will get flooded. It happens almost every year. It gets flooded. It's on the news and people are like, oh my god, it's flooded. Who saw this coming? Everybody saw it coming. It always happens. Why do people get surprised? But these are the 2 big reasons why the weather sucks in the summer. And this goes beyond that little window of time. It's pretty much the whole summer where it's humid, but the monsoon season, it does pass. Part 2, the people. Now, do not get me wrong. I love the Korean folks. The Korean folks are lovely people. I've always had, for the most part, 99% of it has been very good experiences. My own personal experiences. I can't talk for everybody. But I have not had really many conversations or, encounters with Korean folks that really stand out in my mind where I'm just like, Koreans. No, I like the Koreans. They're nice to me. What can I say? But it comes down to this. During that little window of time I keep talking about, many Koreans go on vacation. That is their vacation time. And it's like everybody in the whole country opened a Kakao chat room and we're like, hey, do you guys want to all just take off these 2 weeks in end of July, beginning of August? And let's just make the whole place super crowded. And everyone's like, yeah, that sounds like a fantastic idea. And I kid you not, maybe 25% of the population is on vacation, and that's including the children. They are on their summer vacation. Parents are also taking the same time off, and it becomes crazy because you have a population of 50 million people, and a good portion of that is on vacation at the same time in a country that's this small. And they're all going to the hot spots, the best spots to go to, because they go on their Naver. Naver is like the Google of Korea. They go on their Naver and they say, hey, look at this spot, it's beautiful. Hey, look at this food, it's delicious. Let's go. And there are lineups and there are crowds. You will go to the beach, but there will not be a beach. It will just be a crowd of people on the sand, in the water, in the sky. Well, maybe not the sky, but you get what I'm saying. Everywhere is crazy crowded. Crazy crowded. Not a big fan of the huge crowds. Which leads me to my 3rd point. Not in frame, in frame. My 3rd point. That is the money. And as you get these huge crowds in these hot areas, everything becomes more expensive. So for those who don't know, Nyan and I, we went to Jeju Island about 2.5 months ago in May. And we got our round trip tickets for 27,000 Korean won each. That breaks down to about $23 US each. Super cheap for a round trip flight to the island. It's not far, but dang, plane ride, that's like 20 bucks. That's not bad. That ain't bad at all. But that same plane ride during this crazy summer window, it's like $4,000 to 5 times the price. I've seen it go for like 200 bucks. That's nuts. By the way, bucks is a Canadian term and it means dollars. $200. I'm talking 200,000 Korean won. Now that is a little excessive, but my point being, it can reach that high, especially during this year because of the whole coronavirus, the COVID-19. Even Korean residents cannot leave the country and come back very easily. If they come back to Korea, they need to be quarantined for 14 days. And nobody wants to do that. So everyone is really staying in Korea. Jeju is gonna be packed, Busan's gonna be packed. You can't even get tickets now. It's nuts. And for us, Nayan and I, who are on a budget, this time of the year does not work for us to go traveling. So as many of you may have noticed, we are not doing a lot of overnight trips and like, you know, even just going across the country 2 hours away. We are doing day trips and we're staying in and we're just being cute and having fun here because now is not the time for us traveling. And you know what, it's not even always that cute. It's really just us being at home watching Netflix and eating, which is great. I'm not complaining, but I'm getting antsy. I want to travel. But I digress. To the conclusion of it all. Summer in Korea sucks, and it especially sucks this year. And you know what? I take this with a grain of salt because I'm pretty sure in most other places in the world, summer really sucks right now too. So I try to be a little bit more understanding and a little bit more patient about all of the things I'm saying. But in general, on a normal year, which this clearly is not, summer in Korea sucks. Weather, people, money. I would say if you are ever going to travel Korea, not for work, not for like living for an extended period of time, but just to come visit the country, don't come during that peak time between the end of July to about mid-August. Try to avoid it, go around there. I would say come in September, to be honest with you. Korea is beautiful in September. It's not even that cold. It's the perfect weather just before fall comes. If you're not looking to go swimming or really go to the beach, but really just enjoy Korea, you know, like the cities and like, you know, Seoul, that's a great time. It's still, you're still gonna get a lot of people that are out. You can still go to your parties and whatever you want to do, and your restaurants are open, but you won't get these crazy prices for your accommodations and your flights, and you're just gonna have a good time. So I would say come in September, come in May, April, you're gonna have a way better time than if you come between the end of July and the middle of August. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Expect more of these talking videos. I have a lot to share about Korea. I've been here for almost 3 years. So if there's anything I know anything about, it's about being a foreigner in Korea and like how to really enjoy yourself in Korea. So get ready for more of those videos. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. And I will, well, I guess that's enough for now, right?